The following presentation is for mature audiences only.
Who are you?
He's a fine man.
All hell is broken loose.
He's a great broadcaster.
He's a very powerful guy. Absolutely brilliant.
Feared by men, adored by women.
He's a smart boy.
It's patriotic.
It's no big deal.
It's the end of the world. I might as well tell you now. He's a monkey.
And how you doing, rockers and cockers? Welcome in to another edition of The Wyldeside with Eric Clark. I am your host, Eric Clark, saying thank you for taking time out of your busy day being awesome to hang out with us on the east side of Music City, USA. Make sure you are subscribed to the YouTube channel, hit that notification button, smash the like button, and of course, engage in the comments section. The more engagement I get in the comment section, the more YouTube promotes the channel. Pretty simple algorithm stuff. If you have a band, song, or a video that you'd like me to make a video on, get over to the Discord server, linked in the description below, along with all of our social media. Over on the Discord server, left-hand side, YouTube reaction requests, read the pinned message, drop a link, a brief description. I'll get to it when I can. Today's Discord suggestion is coming from Puffin's Choice. It says, hey man, new MylesKennedy has dropped, I believe today. The name of the album, I just had it in my head. The Art of Letting Go. Okay, it's dropping today, and I think he's going to be in Nashville February 2nd. That's right. MylesKennedy of AlterBridge dropped a new track called Nothing More to Gain, official video. Let's check it out on the Wyldeside. Here we go.
You feel the sun
guide, it's not
Nice
too
break.
late. Unraveling is hard, is one you must fight to tame. And eternal truth that time cannot erase. There is nothing more to gain.
There you go. Big finish. MylesKennedy, Nothing More to Gain from The Art of Letting Go, coming out today. Is it today? No, that's, no. Yeah, out now. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it dropped today. So there you go. I've always enjoyed MylesKennedy. I think somewhere I still have a folder, somewhere in a folder I have when AlterBridge came through Nashville, I have him saying the cheesy, hey, this is MylesKennedy from AlterBridge, and you're hanging out with Jake Wild, right? I think I still have that somewhere. Always a solid dude. I've always enjoyed his work, from AlterBridge to his solo stuff to his work with Mark to his work with Slash. I've always enjoyed what this dude does, man. And there was a part of me at the beginning of this that was like, wow, this has got a Queens of the Stone Age vibe. And then my brain was like, maybe Queens of the Stone Age has a AlterBridge vibe. I don't know. Chicken egg kind of a thing. This track right here, again, Nothing More to Gain from MylesKennedy. This track right here comes across my desk, instant ad. It's an instant A category. That's going to get spun 4 or 5 times a day. That's a great power track right there. I wrote down thick rockabilly. So that cadence, that's the cadence I was talking about, that Queens of the Stone Age, no one knows, that cadence. And Queens of the Stone Age didn't do it first. It's been done hundreds and thousands of times, but it's a great cadence. It's a good connectable heart rate for you when listening to the track. That cadence, along with what you're hearing instrumentally, what's going on with the music and the way that the lyrics are put on top of it, create this really cool patter throughout the track. And it's a thick, I call it a thick rockabilly. Rockabilly is normally heard through a thinness. There's a not a hollow, not a tinny, but there's a thinness to the rockabilly sound. Stray Cats, etc. Going back to Bill Haley, people like that. There is a thinness. Dick Dale. There's a fatness, but it's hollow, like a hollow-bodied fat guitar, right? That's the sound you normally hear in a rockabilly. What you're hearing here with Myles is a thicker. It's still that rockabilly twangy sound, but there's this bottom end to it that creates this really cool atmosphere through that rockabilly cadence. So the cadence and everything around it has that bounce, has that flow, but there's a depth to it that really adds a different dynamic and atmosphere to that normally rockabilly cadence. So really cool, really well done, very well structured as well. I mentioned it towards the end there when the break happened. That was smart. For a 5-minute track, you can only keep people at that cadence for so long. So you're going to have little breaks in there. And that break was timed perfectly into the big finish, into the crescendo. Very well structured and very well produced. This track right here has a production value of a wall of sound. It's got this really cool... There was this movement in the late 80s, early 90s with guys like Bob Rock who really put value on their production. So while a lot of bands were doing the high-end, high treble, the high end, what I mean by high end is the treble, the high end, not the bass. It's the high-end thinness of the 80s metal, and then you get into that progressive sound. This is leaning into that progressive thick, rich, textured atmosphere in a really good rock song. So it's very well done, well written, well recorded, well produced. Everything about the track, again, I would put it in the A category, move it to B in a couple of weeks so it would stay in the recurrent. But that track right there, absolute power track, should be in your catalog. Can't wait to see what the rest of the CD, the album, has in store for me. But this is MylesKennedy you're talking about, man. So there's no real... Again, I would pay to go see that show at I think it's at the Brooklyn Bowl. I would pay to go see that. But if MylesKennedy wants to put my name in will call, you're more than welcome to do that. Something else, I wrote that down. Ooh, I need to get to that. Sorry, I apologize. I wrote sneaky drums. Those were really, the changes that occurred in that track were seamless, and the drumming and the bass playing had all to do with it. It was crazy seamless. There were parts where you couldn't tell when the fills were happening. And that's subtle. That is really subtle, very well done. So I didn't want to dip without, throwing some love at the drummer. So again, thank you very much, Puffin's Choice, for that suggestion of brand new MylesKennedy, Nothing More to Gain. If you, like Puffin's Choice, have a suggestion for a band, song, or a video, get on over to the Discord server, left-hand side, YouTube reaction requests. Drop a link, a brief description, and I will get to it when I can. Remember, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Make sure you hit that like button. Before you boogie out of here, get down in that comment section. Let me know all your thoughts about the new track, your thoughts about Miles, or if not anything, throw some horns and let me know Kilroy was here, because the more engagement I get in the comment section, the more promotion I get in the algorithm. So you, my Sherpas, my Concurpas, get down in that comment section. Let me know. That's all I ask, man. I'm sitting here doing the work. Least you can do, throw me some horns down in the comment section, right? I'm not even asking for money. I'm just asking for some engagement. That's all. But if you want to, that's cool too. Again, make sure you are subscribed to the YouTube channel, the Discord server, all of our social media. It is linked along with the video down below in the description. Again, thank you for taking time out of your day to hang out with us on the east side of Nashville. Make sure you're looking out for each other. Make sure you're looking out for your neighbor. Try to do at least one good thing a day. I am Eric Clark. Sorry, my cats have zoomies. I am Eric Clark, and this is The Wild Side.